to loosen up the shoulders and the neck and the traps, because I feel like not only is it, that's our traps are where we store a lot of tension, but also your traps are what is important in your golf swing, because your traps help rotate the shoulders. So we're gonna do some stuff for the traps today. We're gonna use the breath to do ground reaction force. That's it. And since it's just you and I, ask questions, pause along the way. And if this comes out well, hopefully we'll get the video to work and I'll send it to you. All right, so go ahead and do you have a golf club, Janet, or a stick or anything, or no?
I can get one.
It's not important. If you don't have one handy, we'll do it next time. You don't need it. You don't need it. All right, so we'll just start seated. But then I want your legs over to the right. Yeah, good. Okay, and then I just want you to bring your left hand down to the floor. Bring your left palm down to the floor. And just tilt your ear just a little bit towards the left shoulder. Lift the right arm up. Reach the right arm in the opposite direction of the shoulder. And then slowly release the fingers to the floor. Good. Okay, then we're going to use the breath. Inhale, lift the right arm, reach. And exhale, bring it down. So you're just kind of flossing through the traps in the neck. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And then if you bring your chin down just a little bit towards the left chest, you're going to feel a little bit more release through your neck. 2 more. And last one. Good. Okay, and then come all the way onto the knees. If you've got a pillow handy, maybe you can rest on a pillow with your knees and stand on the knees. Okay, from here, you're going to bring that left ear again towards the left shoulder. Relax the right arm. Take an inhale, pull the belly in. And on the exhale, reach with the right fingertips towards the ground. And then 4 more times. Inhale, relax. Exhale, press the fingers to the ground. It actually feels pretty good, you know that? Inhale.
Great stretch.
Right? And release. I'm so tense in my traps. I swear I store it all. I already know. And then last one. Good. Okay, and then go ahead and lift the head. Bring the right arm across the chest. Bring the left forearm to grab it. Yep. And then release the right shoulder down a little bit. Good. Look over the left shoulder. Take a breath. And then look over the right shoulder. Exhale. Inhale. Take a look over the left. Stretch. And exhale. Turn the head to the right. Release. 1 more time. Look over to the left. Lengthen the shoulder. Look over to the right. And release. Good. Bring the hands down and come back to the floor. Swing the legs over to the left. So the right palm is flat. The left arm lifts. Look slightly to the right and bring the chin towards the right chest. Okay, so this is our movement. So it's an exhale, fingertips to the floor. Inhale and lift. Exhale. Activate. Keep the navel pulled in. Inhale. Exhale and reach. Good. 2 more. Flossing through the neck and the traps. Feeling all of that tension melting away. Good. And then go ahead and bring the sternum or the space facing the same direction. Come all the way back up to the knees. Good. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and reach the right arm is relaxed. We're going to reach with the left hand down. So, chin still to the right. Release the chin a little towards the chest. And then on exhale, press the fingertips towards the ground. And then inhale, release. Exhale, press. Keep the belly tight. Inhale, release. 3 more. One more. I think 2 more actually. Last one. Good. And then turn the head back to center. Bring the left arm across. Soften through the shoulder. Bring the right arm to hold it in. Yep. And then we're going to inhale, look over the left shoulder. And exhale, look over the right. 2 more, just like that. Inhale, look over the left. And exhale, look over the right. Last one, inhale, look over the left. And then exhale, look over the right. Good. And then come back to center, release the arms. Just circle the shoulders back a few times and down. Squeezing the shoulder blades down and off the back, kind of getting a little bit more space through the neck. Good. Okay, then bring the arms all the way up, reaching for the ceiling, hug the navel in, grab opposite elbows. Good. And then reach with the forearms back behind you and pull the chin in to lengthen the back of the neck. Yeah. And then reach the arms back a little bit more. Pull the chin in a little more. Reach the arms a little bit back. Pull the chin in. And then look over the right shoulder from there. So we're adjusting any forward head position and still melting anything that's being held within the front of the shoulders now. Come back to the middle. And look over to the left. Exhale. Feel that stretch going from the jawline, through the ear, down the right shoulder. Good. And then bring it back to the middle. Release the arms down by the hips. Circle the shoulders forward. And then all the way forward and back. I said that opposite. Okay, bring your hands, last thing on the knees, bring your hands behind you. Lengthen your arms. Pull the belly in. Squeeze the glutes forward. And reach the knuckles down. Down towards the ground. Good. And then on your inhale, lift the arms up. And on your exhale, draw the chin to the chest. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, bring the hands down. Good. One more time. Inhale, lift the arms up behind you. Exhale, draw the chin down. Inhale, lift the chin up. Exhale, release the hands down. Bring the hands under the shoulders, tabletop. Janet, if your knees hurt, get a pillow or a blanket or something. Are you okay?
Let me get one.
Better stay. Good. We're going to continue on with the traps. So fingers open up nice and wide. Tops of our feet down to the ground. And then press your shoulders back, but then undo the arch that happens in the spine when you do that. The body likes to get lazy. So as soon as you do something that the body doesn't like to do, which is send the shoulders down and away from the ears, the body compensates by pulling somewhere else to cause misalignment. So scoop the belly in to find your alignment again and to maintain posture. And then from here, lift the collarbones up, tailbone will go up a little, and then bring the collarbones in towards one another and release the chin. 2 more just like that. Really focusing on the traps, that area between the shoulder blades. And round. Last one, inhale. Good. And exhale. Good. Walk the hands towards the legs and step the right foot forward. Good. Bring the arms up over the shoulders. And then exhale, send the hips back and bring the hands by the hips. Good, 4 more like that. Inhale, send the hips forward, lift the arms up. Keep the belly in, exhale, and release. Now push into the ground. So push through the right foot, inhale. Push through the left foot, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, push. Using the ground now to get more strength. And release. Last one. Lift. And release. Good. Bring the left hand down beside the right foot. Bring the right hand behind your head. Squeeze with the inner thigh, with the right leg towards the left shoulder, and then press down through the ground, the left hand, to feel that strength that you're receiving by using the ground to get stronger. Then rotate your right ribs all the way up and turn your neck, just like you were earlier, towards the ceiling. Feel the top of the right shoulder blade stretching back, and take a breath. On your exhale, place the right hand beside the right foot. Good. Walk the hands up the hips and send the right knee back beside the left. Good balance, Janet. Bring the left foot forward.
Dave should be doing this.
Well, we're gonna have it record. It's recording. I'm looking at it to make sure it's there. This is a good one. So I think you'll be able to use this, and I'll ask them what's going on. Just make sure you save it to your desktop next time or your cloud. All right, so here we go. Send your hips forward. Keep your hips in alignment. Lift the arms up and over the shoulders. Squeeze the belly in. On your exhale, push back through the foot and release the arms. Good. Inhale, press forward. Just use the ground with your feet. Exhale, come down. Use the strength within the body with the gravitational pull to feel how it encourages the body to get stronger and reach higher. One more time. Reach it forward. Good. And then I'm going to turn away from you. Bring the right hand flat to the ground. Bring the left hand behind your head. Turn your head just like we did earlier, and you're going to feel a big twist in the mid-back. If you feel it in the lower back, your hips aren't stable enough. This is the separation. Then press into the right hand to feel stronger through the right side. Squeeze the inner thigh towards the shoulder. Point the left elbow up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Keep pushing through the right arm to strengthen the right trap and open up through the front of the body. One more. Inhale. And then release the left elbow, point it down, left hand down. Squeeze your belly in. Walk your hands to your hips and send the left knee back to meet the right knee with bounce. Get it. Okay, send the right leg off to the side of the floor and point the toes. I'm going to scoot left a little so you still see my foot. There we go. Okay, so we're going to point the right toes ahead, and the right arch is intersecting the left knee. You got it. Okay, now scoop the belly in and scoop the tailbone in here. Yeah. We're going to lift the arms over our heads again. And then exhale with both hands over to the right as the hip goes to the left. Okay, so I'm going to say that again because I want it to be done in a certain sequence. So inhale, lift up. Press through the right foot to feel strengthening through the outside of the right leg. Lengthen through the hips. Send the left hip to the left. Then lean with the upper body to the right. Reach with the arms, reach with the fingers. Spread the fingers out. And then same thing to come up. Push into the right foot, into the left hip, the ribs, and the arms. Okay, we're gonna do that 2 more times. So feet, hips, torso, shoulders, arms, fingers, just like the golf swing. Again, reverse the order and push all the way up. One more time to the right. Same sequence. So you're turning the body or leaning in the body in the same way that the body rotates through the swing in that particular order. And then lift it all the way up. Good. Place both palms flat on the ground under the shoulders. Good. Send the shoulders towards the back. Yeah. Now scoop the belly in. Good. All right. From here, send the hips back. Feel the right groin stretch. And then lift it all the way up. Now push through the hands to send the hips back and feel how that changes things. And then lift it all the way up. Okay, now let's go with a little bit toe movement. Lift the right toes up. Is that okay on your knee?
Yep.
Cool. All right, scoop the belly in. Feel how that automatically turns on the underneath of the leg. Send the shoulders back, scoop the belly in, stretch back. And lift up. Okay, 2 more just like that. Push through the hands, push through the heel, all the way back. And up. Last one, all the way back. Good. And all the way up. Nice. Bring the right toes to face forward again. Scoop the belly in, and then bring the right knee to meet the left knee. Adjust yourself. Send the hips back to the heels. Walk the arms forward and release the forehead to the ground. Take 5 rounds of breath to feel the control and the release of pressure. Take a moment to just kind of catch up and to feel the effects of the movement through the right side of the body. Feel within control of your breath. And the more within control of your breath is, the more within control of your body is. Okay, lifting it all the way back up to tabletop. Good job. Okay, so let's start again, just like we did the first side. Send the shoulders back, pull the belly in. Send the left foot out to the left. Now I'm going to face sideways just so that you can see me. Bring the left foot out to the side. Left toes pointed forward. Go through those same alignment cues. And without pressing into the hands the first round, no, I'm going to rewind actually. Let's go first lifting all the way up. So press through the left foot. Press through the top of the right foot. Squeeze the navel in. And then walk the hands to the hips. Here we go. There we go. And then lift the arms all the way up. Good. Okay, so we're going to press through the feet. Then squeeze through the hips. Tuck the tailbone in. Reach the right hip to the right. And start to lean to the left. Then the arms reach, then the fingers reach. Keep the head framed. Good. Press into the foot, the hips, the belly, the arms, the hands reach up. Good. A few more times. Exhale to reach all the way to the left in that same sequence. Keep the head in alignment. Inhale, we lift up. Good. Reach a little higher, like lengthen through the right side body. There. And then again, reach. You're going to feel the more that you lengthen, the more that you're going to feel this through the outside of the right leg. Reach. Exhale, foot, hips, ribs, arms, fingers. Last one, lift up and really lift up. Take your time. Inhale. Exhale, press. Good. Inhale, we lift all the way up. And then exhale, hands come flat down, and your gaze stays steady between your hands. Shoulders back, navel in. This is where I don't want you to use your foot yet. I want you to feel just the difference. So just simply on the exhale, send the hips back towards the heel. And then inhale, lift up. Now press through the foot, and then go back. Feels a little different already. Okay, then lift the left toes up. So just the left heel is on the ground. Of course, the hands and the right knee and right foot are there. And then go back. See how just tiny little movements affect where you feel it in the body, but dramatically. Tiny little things change things dramatically with time. 2 more times. And last one. Good. Lifting it all the way up. Bring the left knee to meet the right knee. You're back in tabletop. Then tuck your toes this time. Scoop your belly in. Get your shoulders onto your back. Leave them there. And then begin to lift the knees off the ground. And then release the knees back down. Starting to wake up the core now. Go ahead and keep those toes tucked in. Keep the navel in. Lift the knees up. And then all the way down. Okay, last one like this. Lift the knees all the way up. And then extend the right leg all the way out, but maintain posture. The left knee is hovering, the right leg is extended. And then press the left heel down to lift the hips up and lift the right leg to the sky. Push the left foot down to the ground as you lift the right leg up to the sky. And press with the hands. Feel how it's a much stronger posture. Good. And then begin to shift the body weight forward. Bring your shoulders over your wrists and lower the left knee down. Bring the right knee down. Again, realign. Shoulders back, belly in. Tuck your toes. Take a deep breath. Exhale, hover the knees. Good. Inhale, lower. Exhale, hover the knees. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, extend the left leg out. Keep the toes off the ground. Maintain posture. Then press the hips up to the sky and bring the right heel down. Left leg to the sky. Good. And then slowly shift the body weight forward. Bring the right knee down and bring the left knee down to meet it. Take your hands and let's stretch the wrists. Flip the right palm or right fingers towards you and just move the body weight forward and back, left and right, and just see what there is to be found through the wrists. And then go ahead and flip the wrist over. so that the palm is up. And when the palm is up, that's called supination. So move the body forward and back, and left and right. So the importance of the pronation and the supination of the hand is because as you go through the golf swing, your wrists turn, top and then swivel and go back. So we've got to keep our wrists nice and supple. This is also helping us to get to the next thing. So flip the palm back down, maybe shake it out, right? Good. Okay. Janet, you good?
Yep.
Sweet. All right. So we've got the left fingers pointed forward, so let's go ahead and flip them back. And bring some gliding motions through the forearms. Try to keep the palm flat down to the ground the whole time. Of course, the palm is going to want to lift, so try to keep it flat. Good. Okay, and then go ahead and then flip the palm up. Palm up means supination.
Oh.
And go forward and back. This one is a lot more stiff. How about yours?
Mine too. But you'd think your right hand would be more, wouldn't you?
Yeah, me too. My left is a mess. Okay, and then go left and right. This is where a tennis ball would be handy too. You can put the tennis ball under your wrist and just massage it off. Good. Okay, and then shake it out. Oh my God. Gosh. All right, palms flat down again. Tuck your toes in. Last one. Inhale, pull the belly in, of course. On your exhale, hover the knees. Inhale, stay here. On your exhale, lift the hips up, send the chest to the legs, and then heels come down, downward dog. Okay, and then from here, I just want you to walk out the legs. Feel the stretch all the way up the back of the legs, maybe through the hip. And try to keep your head framed in between your arms. Don't bring your head ahead of your elbows. Good. And then go ahead and from here, walk your hands towards your feet, all the way back. You can move your towel out of the way. And then I want you to press into your feet, press into your hands, and lift just the heart up or just the collarbones up. And feel how that opens the mid-spine. And then exhale, bring your stomach towards your legs and bring your nose to your knees. This time, I want you to feel this two ways. On the inhale, I'm not going to give you any other cues, just stand up. Inhale, just stand up. Yeah. And then soften. And on the exhale, come all the way back down to the ground, bend your knees. Okay, but this time I want you to bend your knees so much that either your fingertips or your palms are flat. And then I want you to look at your toes. Are your toes open like a V, or are they pointed straight forward? Or maybe they're even pointed towards one another. Adjust them. I want your entire leg to work, especially your inner thighs. Whenever our toes flip out to the right, that means only our abductors are working. But when we keep them in the middle, it's requiring the inner legs and the outer legs to work. And I've noticed this a lot in my practice. I tend to open my toes out, which is why my inner thighs are weak. Okay, so that's step one. Step two, use the ground to create that strength. So push into the feet, push into the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, push through the hands and the feet and lift up. Feel how much heavier the legs feel. And then exhale to the heart. I hope you can feel the difference. Okay, we're gonna step it forward now. Let's do the right leg first. So step the right leg all the way forward. And then turn, I'm gonna flip this way because I want y'all to be able to see me. All right, right foot forward, and then turn the left toes open to about 45 degrees. And just bring your hands to your hips to start. I wanna focus first on the legs. So, no cues or minimal cues. Just straighten the right leg out and then bend it. That's it. Just straighten it and bend it. Okay. Okay, and then go ahead and come back to the bend and really lower it. Lower the right hip to be even with the right knee. Yeah. And then I want you to press through the back foot and press through the bottom of the right foot. To inhale, push it to the ground and straighten. And then exhale, lower the hip back down. Good. Inhale, push into both feet to straighten. And exhale, release. Two more, just like that. Start to create a really big stability point within the legs. Strength. Good. Okay, the next time that you go down, stay there. And then open up the arms. So this with the palms up, palms down is pronation. And then with the palms up, it's supination. Okay, so let's kind of multitask everything. So our legs are starting to feel something, I hope, right? So now we're gonna go ahead on our inhale, we're gonna bring the palms together, push into the feet, straighten the legs. And then on the exhale, bring it all the way down. Good. Push into the feet, lift the hands all the way up. Exhale, bring it down. Now out the breath. Deeper inhale, deeper exhale. Last one, deep inhale, push, deep exhale. Flip the palms down for pronation. Flip the palms up for supination. Flip the palms down, pronation, and bring the right, you know what, let's start here. Bring the right forearm onto the right leg. Right palm up, supination. Left palm is faced forward. Get deep within the hips. Then reach the left palm that's faced forward over your ear and completely lengthen. Look for that strong vertical line with the left palm face down and the left bottom edge or the left outside blade edge of the foot reaching down. Look to maintain your alignment within your stomach, your back, good. And now we rotate for the swing. Squeeze the right glute even more. Bring the left hand down towards the right ankle, maintain alignment, and then open it back up. Good. Exhale, bring the left hand down to the right ankle. Inhale, lift it up. Okay, now push through the floor. Exhale, feel the strength through the hip. Inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Last one. Inhale. Flip the left palm to the back of the room or towards the left leg. Push into the right leg, lift all the way back up, warrior two. Good. Inhale, push the right foot, straighten the right leg. Exhale, hands to the hips. Flip the right toes to the wide side of your mat. And let's switch sides. Turn the left toes open. Did you feel that in your right hip?
Yeah.
Me too. All right, here we go. So first we do it without much conscious thought of our body. So again, we're just gonna bend through the hip and then straighten the left leg out. And it feels kind of unfocused. It feels just like blowing in the wind with no control. And then let's add the control. So really press through the feet, lower that left hip down, scoop the belly in. Good. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lower. Really feel this. Good. Two more just like that. Good. Okay, now we're going to add the arms. So lift the arms over the head, straighten the left leg. And then exhale, palms down. Good. Inhale, palms towards. Exhale, palms down, pronate. Inhale, so we're just playing with the force of the legs and the wrist, everything turning, just to mimic the swing as much as we can. Inhale. Press and hold. Bring the left forearm on top of the left quad. Reach the right arm up, palm faces first the front of you, yeah. And then reach over the head. And look for that length. So this, you'll see a difference. If you let the right rib just kind of drag, pull the right rib in with strength, and then look for that long line. There it is, good. Then inhale, turn the right chest open, and then exhale, right hand towards the left ankle. Inhale, find that top of the swing. Exhale through impact. Inhale, use your leg strength. Exhale, push. Inhale, push through the feet. Exhale, last one. Inhale. Good, all the way down, exhale. Bring the right hand to the hip. Push through the left foot. Lift the hips, or sorry, the chest. Then straighten the left leg out and flip the toes. Good. Lift the arms over your head. And then send the hips over to the left a little bit. And reach the arms to the right. Just let it all go. Good. Inhale through the fingers, the chest, the hips. Exhale, right hip goes out just a little and reach over to the left. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hands to the hips. Good. Okay, so go ahead and get your feet a little bit closer together, but still wider than your hips. Yeah, I hear you. Shake it out. Do what you need to. And then get your shoulders back and down again. Okay, so now we're going to work on the sagittal plane of motion, which is the pendulum of the lower back. So we're kind of going through the hands, the feet, and something happens in between here. So let's see how that feels to move that lower back so that we get more mobility through the upper back so that the lower back doesn't stay overused. Okay, so we're going to inhale to lengthen, pressing through the feet. And then exhale, just hinge down halfway. And then I want you to shift your body weight slightly forward. Good. And then exhale, hinge all the way down. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, all the way back down again. Support yourself with your hips, your hands on your hips. Okay, now I want you to press through the feet. Scoop your belly in and lift up halfway. You should feel this in the entire legs. The front, the back, lift your kneecaps up. Yep, and then exhale all the way down. Last one, push into the feet, strengthen through the legs, keep the navel in, inhale. Stay here for your exhale. And if your back is still okay, reach the arms forward. Strengthen the spine. The head stays down, looking towards the floor. So it's not down, it's in line with the arms. Good. Then exhale, palms come flat down to the floor. Okay, then push through your legs, your feet, to lift the kneecaps up. You got it. And if you can, straighten the legs. If you can't, and you need to bend one of the knees to start to rotate, that's okay too. Okay, so palms are flat. And if you need to bend the knees in order to get the palms flat, that's okay too. And bring the right hand to your hip. Soften through the left knee just so that you're a little more gentle with the body. Push into the left hand to feel the traps turn on just like you did earlier. And then stack the right shoulder the best you can over the left shoulder. And lift the right arm up. Scoop the belly in. Take an inhale. And then on the exhale, bring the right hand down. Same thing on the other side. Plant the right palm down. Bring the left hand to your hip. Bend the right knee. Press into the floor. Use the ground to add more strength and rotate the left shoulder over the right shoulder. Lift the left arm up and breathe. Keep the navel in. Keep the spine activated. Good. And then bring the left hand down to the floor. Soften through both knees. Bring your hands to your hips. Press through your feet and stand all the way up. Good. Walk your feet back together and face the top of your mat if you've turned. I don't think you did because I had to lengthen. Or bring your view back in. Okay. We're gonna add a whole bunch of stuff all together now. So I hope you're feeling loose. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up. And on your exhale, bend at the knees, forward fold, hands to the floor. On your inhale, lengthen your chest, shift your body weight slightly forward. And then on your exhale, step it back with the right leg. Bring the right heel down. Bring your left hand, if you need it, to maintain posture. Bring your left forearm on your left leg. Otherwise, keep your left hand outside the left foot. And then lift the right arm all the way up over the shoulder. Good. Once you feel balanced, come back into that side angle where the right arm is parallel with the ear and hold here. Pull the chin in towards your chest. Push through the left foot and the edge of the right foot. Good. And then go ahead and lift all the way up, torso over the hips into that warrior two pose. Align yourself. Good. On the inhale, straighten the left leg, bring the palms together. And on your exhale, rebend and get that left hip in line with the knee. Good. Inhale, we lift it up. Exhale and push. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale and push. Good. Bring the left hand back to the floor. Bring the right hand back to the floor. And just take a step forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest again. Check out your feet. Are they pointed forward to activate the inner thighs to help lengthen. And then step the left foot back, exhale. Good, now I'm gonna flip around again, so I'm still facing you. Bring the left heel down. Come into that side angle by stacking the shoulders over each other, right forearm on the leg, I think is the version you took. I'm gonna keep my fingertips on the ground, lift the left arm up. Reach the left arm over your ear and hold here. Work on getting that right hip moving towards the left heel and feeling that spine in alignment. So if you had that golf club behind your head, your mid-spine, your lower back, all 3 points would be touching. That's your perfect posture and maintain an alignment through the complexity of the swing. All right, here we are. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, bring it down towards the right ankle. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Good, exhale, hold. Press through the right foot. Lift the chest over the hips, warrior two. Nice. Get that right hip low, I know it's tired. Straighten the right leg, bring the palms together. Exhale, palms down. Pronate. Inhale, supinate, palms up. Exhale, palms down, pronate. Last one, inhale, lift it up. And exhale, palms down. Good. Bring the right hand down, outside the foot, bring the left hand down. Rotate the left heel, and then just bring the left knee down to the floor. Bring the right knee back, you're in tabletop. Lengthen through the torso, and then send the hips down to the heels and take your child's pose. Take 5 rounds of breath, true child's pose. And allow the body a chance to respond through all the different planes of motions you just brought it through. Connect with the breath. And then we're going to change the breath just a little bit. Okay. Go ahead and take a seat on your glutes. Okay, and before we come down to your back, I want to go through a couple breath practices to alleviate any more pressure that might be building in the head and the shoulders and to really sink in a little bit more. Okay, so go ahead, close your eyes, sit up nice and tall. Take a few rounds of just natural, unchanged breath. Bless you. Okay, and then on the inhale, I want you to suck in maybe 1/3 of the air. And then another 1/3, inhale. And then the remaining 1/3. And then exhale all the way out. We're gonna do that just 2 more times. Inhale 1/3. And another 1/3. And another 1/3. And exhale it all out. Last one, inhale 1/3. Another. All the way in. And exhale it all out. Good. Go ahead and come down to your backs. Okay, get your hands flat down to the mat. Give your body a second to catch up with you. And then get your feet about hip distance apart and walk your heels towards your hips. And let the lower back just be neutral. Don't try to flatten it, just hold where it is. And then with the next exhale, let the knees fall to the right. Keep the chest open to the sky. And then turn your palms up towards the sky or towards the ceiling. Take an inhale here. And an exhale. One more just like that. And then lift the knees all the way back up. Good. Again, realign the body and let both knees on the exhale fall to the left. Take a full inhale. You know how much breath you can take in now from that exercise we just did. And release. One more. And release. Good. Inhale, bring the knees all the way back up. Okay, bring both knees into the chest and wrap your hands around your shins. Look to lengthen the spine, the length of the neck, and to bring the shoulders down. Gently rock left and right here. Just this feel through the hips and the lower back, the SI joints and the sacrum. Good. And then the next time that the body rolls over to the left, allow yourself to completely roll onto your left hip. Good. Okay, and then if you need to rest your head on top of the arm, the left forearm, that's okay too. Okay, and then I want you to keep the left knee bent to start, but then start to slide the right knee back. Yeah. And keep the right knee pointed straight forward. Reach back with the right hand and grab the ankle or the foot. If you feel any pressure on the knee, just come out of it, but just allow the front of the right hips to open up. And then I want you to push the foot into the hand and pull with the hand into the foot and hold here. Good. And then just take a few breaths. And then release the foot or the ankle and place the right knee on top of the left knee. Keep the knees high and in line with the hips. And then turn onto your back with just the upper part of the body. So that the knees stay nice and turned to the left and the upper body coils over to the right. Stay here for a few breaths to allow the right shoulder to relax, the right traps to relax, and then eventually maybe you can even turn your neck to face the right arm. The palms are up here to encourage more of an external rotation through both shoulders. Taking a full breath in here, and a full breath out. One more. And then turn back onto the side of the left torso and bring the right palm flat onto the left palm. On the inhale, open up the right hand to the ceiling and continue to rotate the right shoulder to the floor. Good. Exhale, close it up, and just one more like that. Nice and slow. Inhale, moving through the core, and then exhale all the way back down. Bring the elbows in close and roll back onto your spine or backs. Bring both knees into your chest to stretch out what you just did. And on the next exhale, roll over to the right hip. You do what I do, it's awesome, so you can stay looking. Rest your right temple or ear on the right arm. Good. Bend the knees for support. Scoop the belly in to protect the lower back, because we don't want our backs to arch here. And then grab the left foot or left ankle. Keep the knee pointed forward, and then just glide it back in that plane of motion to stretch out the front of the hip with the belly in tight. Take a few breaths here just to feel the stretch in the front of the body. And then you'll pull the heel away from the hip and push the foot into the hand and pull with the hand to the foot. And take a few rounds of breath, realigning the lower back, the hips, so that we don't feel one hip higher than the other, which end up pulling and straining our lower back. Good. Release that foot and bring the left knee on top of the right knee. Hug the knees up nice and tight towards the waistline. And then turn the shoulders, the spine, all the way up to the ceiling again. Open the arms up wide and keep the palms face up. Encourage the left shoulder to relax. And then follow the wave of your breath to the top of the inhale and to the bottom of the exhale. To the top of the inhale and the bottom of the exhale. Go ahead on the next exhale, bring the left palm over to the right palm. Good. And on the inhale, keep the hips locked in tight and open up the left arm. Exhale, left palm, top the right palm. One more, just like that. Inhale to open. And exhale to close. Good. Stay here for a moment. And then go ahead and roll onto your backs again. Lengthen the spine. And then bring the right leg to cross over the left leg. Bring the knees in towards the chest and let the ankles just separate naturally. If the knees can't stay stacked on top of one another because there's something blocking it, that's okay, just do the best that you can. And then on the next inhale, lift the head and the shoulders off the ground and see if you can grab your opposite ankle or feet. And then push the ankles into the hands and pull with the hands into the ankles or feet and hold there. See if you can bring the head back down and 3 more rounds of breath. Follow the top of the inhale and the bottom. 2 more. And release the ankles on cross and bring the bottom of the feet back to the floor. Okay, left ankle or left knee over the right. Lift up the feet. Lift up the head and the chest. Grab onto the ankles. Push, pull, isometric. Lengthen the spine and then lower down. Continue this isometric push, pull. Flex the toes. 3 rounds of breath we're at. And then go ahead, release the ankles and bring the bottoms of the feet flat down to the ground. Extend the left leg straight, extend the right leg straight. Bring the hands down to the floor. And then just let the toes point towards inward of an internal rotation. And then let the toes point away for external. Do that a few times. Just feeling how the feet have so much control of the direction that your hips move. And then pause with the internal rotation, the toes point towards one another. And scoop the belly in. Good. Lift the hands up over the shoulders. And on the inhale, lift the head, lift the shoulders up and hold. Feel all that strength coming up through the inner thighs. And then exhale, relax. Bring the hands down, let the toes separate. Okay, then I want you to feel the difference when you don't integrate the legs. Let the toes just be lazy. Lift the arms up, inhale. And on the exhale, lift. There's no action at all with the legs. This just shows you that your posture isn't possible, your strength isn't possible without the use of the legs. Gently relax. Bring the hands all the way down flat by your hips. And allow the body to soften and to relax. Turn your head over to the right shoulder completely, without force, without cranking. And take a few rounds of breath with your eyes closed. And then turn your head back up and then over to the left for a few rounds of breath here. To really seal in from head to toe everything that we practice. And to release any last bit of tension or pressure you might be feeling. And then come back to center. So a few minutes ago, we did a breath where we inhale for 3-part breath with a short pause. This time we're going to fully inhale and do a 3-part exhale, and then Shavasana. So here we go. Take a full inhale through your nose now. Exhale just a third of the way through your nose. Another third, and all the way out. 2 more times, full inhale. 3-part breath, exhale. Exhale, and all the way out. Last one, full inhale. 3-part exhale. And completely let go. Let all of the body, all of the joints, all of the muscles surrender. All pressure released. All strain released. And turn your switch off. Feel any sensations through the palms of the hands, up the arms and shoulders. All pressure gone from around the back and traps. Circling around the lower back, the hips, the underneath part of the legs, the toes, up through the inner thighs. Softening completely around the belly, the neck, and the face. Try to stay here for 1 minute in complete stillness with your eyes closed and develop an even more internal awareness of a softening around your body. With your eyes closed, you will see clearly. Cease to listen and you will hear truth. Be silent and your heart will sing. Seek no contacts and you will find union. Be still and you will move forward on the tide of the Spirit. Be gentle and you will need no strength. Be patient and you will achieve all things. And be humble and you will remain entire. That is written by Taoist Meditations. Take one more full inhalation to feel whole mind and body. Exhale. And when you're ready, roll to one side. Lift all the way up. Nicely done. Namaste, Miss Janet.